Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Slay the Spire and yeah, daily climb time. Let's see, we have the Silent this time. We have Diverse, but cards are not restricted to our characters, so we are the Silent, but we get cards from our characters. Vintage, normally I need to drop relics instead of cards, so a lot of relics, not that many cards. And Hoarder, whenever you add a card to our deck, add 2 additional copies, and I can no longer move cards from my deck at the Merchant. Alberta up top, as it's supposed to be, and 1478 gets us to page 1. Let's see if we can do that. Maybe. Don't think we've ever made it to page 1 just yet. So, our deck is just the normal deck, right? Yes. Yeah, leave. I want to hunt a lot of elites. I see 1, 2... or 1, 2. So you have a campfire and shop, and you have just a shop. So let's go campfire shop. Now, we should remember to do a lot of normal fights, because they give us relics. I tend to forget that in these vintage runs. And that's points, as well as just, I mean, good for the run. Now, defend, or strike defend? I think I go defend strike. I take my 1, but do 6 more. It's probably going to help us in the long run here. Same goes for this turn. Yeah, probably correct. We might draw 3 strikes here, but we don't, so it was definitely correct to do it this way. Darksome Period. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Okay, I'm going to try to obtain a lot of curses then. And we only need to take 2 curses because of Hoarder to make that 6, which is going to be enough for the points. I guess we're going to go neutralize, strike, defend. Maybe there was a way to take no damage there. I'm not quite sure. If I had yeah, I should have neutralized, strike the front line, and then defend it. That would have taken no damage. Took 1 damage too many. Happy Flower, every 3 turns gain an energy and an energy potion. And I still think we look at the shop. And get not a lot here. Kind of feels like nothing. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed is super expensive. I don't know that, but it does a decent amount of damage. And the extra money might be extra points for us. Huh. I'm gonna try this. Another played Hand of Greed. Let's try it. There were nice relics there, but I couldn't afford any of those, so that doesn't matter. Maybe that's a bit, as they say, greedy. I guess I do Hand of Greed and this. And then hope to redraw the Hand of Greed for our kill. Is this a kill already? Not quite, right? No, we're 2 points off. Could use the energy potion to ensure a Hand of Greed kill. Is that worth it? Doesn't seem like it's worth it. Just gonna go strike here. Could still be lucky and redraw that hand. We do! Excellent! Now we should definitely have a kill with a hand. Yoink! Give me that money. Mercury Hourglass, start of each turn, do 3 damage to all enemies and an Essence of Steel. You're attacking me for 10. Can't defend for 10, so I'm gonna defend for 5 and Hand of Greed you in the face. Because it does do more than 2 strikes. So in that way the card is not the worst. Yeah, if you were upgrade I could get a kill here. So I'm just gonna hand you in Survivor. Once again try to get lucky and draw that hand again. It's very unlikely, but it worked last time, so why not this time? And it works! Oh, because we have 3 of them. Never mind. I forgot that we have Hoarder and have 3 of them in my deck. That's why I get this lucky. Bottled Flame. Pick out, choose an attack card. Start of each combat, this card will be in your hand. I mean, Neutralize is fine, I guess. Definitely want to upgrade that Neutralize, but that we can do. Gonna do that here right away. Especially since we're going to go for a big deck here, upgrade Neutralize seems fine. Innate upgrade Neutralize. Here we can just do this. Take no damage. I'm not sure that next turn we can also take no damage. But it would be nice. Hand of Greed kills a guy, that's great. And then potion plus defend means we don't take damage. Okay. Take your money. Drink the potion and defend. 9 block. So now a single defend every turn keeps us safe. Maximum damage is Hand of Greed. So let's do that. And defend. And even strike. So it would be nice to draw another hand here. And we do. Yoink. Get rid of some dazes. This is making us a decent amount of money. I do like money. 8. So defend is fine. Strike, strike. And then draw a Hand of Greed. Pretty good chance to have one. Yep. Nope, not you. You. There we go. Money, money, money. Orichalcum. End of every turn. If we have no block, we gain 6 block. Hologram, Pommel Strike, Slice. These are very generic cards. And we have to pick up a lot of cards, which is why I'm even thinking here. I don't particularly like any of these. But I mean, a Pommel Strike's fine, I guess. Let's pick up some Pommel Strikes. Reason being, we definitely want to go over 50 cards in our deck for the extra points. What do I upgrade here? I can upgrade a hand. Or Survivor. Let's upgrade a hand. And we want over 50 cards for extra points. We also want to try to pick up multiples. Here we have a decent amount of money. We can take another shop, I think. Sure. So 5 offs. So we have to pick the same card twice to also get extra points. I guess we do just start nuking here. It's not great. But this allows us to keep the neutralize for the turn, the next turn, where he's gonna attack us. Now, this does not feel like full defense at all. If there's any way I have to draw it through Pommel Strike, what do I have to draw? I would have to draw the Survivor, which is not my deck. So there's no way we fully defend, so we're not perfecting this. So that means we don't defend at all, I think. It means I Pommel Strike you still, and then just Hand of Greed you, right? 20? Yeah. And I'm not defending at all because we get more from Orichalcum than we get from a defend. It's unfortunate to not perfect him, but perfecting Lagavulin is not trivial. It's a lot of incoming damage. I think I go defend here. Still take 8. Now I will neutralize and strike and Hand of Greed. And then maybe we can get a kill next turn. We lose strengths. We have the big Hand of Greed, so that is definitely a kill. Nice, even for money. Decent. Pendant, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Gambler's Brew. And Core Surge, Leg Sweeps, Thunderclap. Leg Sweep is a pretty good defensive card. We don't really have any synergies in our deck right now. We just have stuff. But Core Surge, I'm gonna pick up this Leg Sweep. And what's the shop have for me? Mind Blasts. We really need energy. We have all these 2-cost things in our deck, especially if I pick up the Mind Blast. It does upgrade to be 1 cost, but upgrading stuff is very difficult for us. Still gonna pick it. It's gonna do a lot of damage, and at least this gives us something to upgrade. Old Mind Blast would have been insane here, but I mean, new Mind Blast may do a thing. In the same vein, I'm gonna go upgrade here to immediately upgrade one of those Mind Blasts to be cheaper. So we can at least start off a turn by double Mind Blasting. And double Mind Blast does mean we're fully defended here, right? Yes. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna neutralize you. I should have struck you first. Would have done more damage that way. Should have lethal. But that definitely was a consideration. Even with the Hand of Greed. Nice. Money, money, money. Frozen Egg. Whenever we pick up a power, it is upgraded. I will upgrade 2 random cards. Pommer Strike and Survivor. And I think I'll Smith again. Now, upgrading the second Mind Blast doesn't do much for us, but the third Mind Blast is going to be good again. Obviously, because we only have 3 energy, and right now this would take 4 energy to cast. But I'm going to neutralize, and... I mean, I will double Mind Blast. Don't think there's any reason not to. And then I will... Nah, it's no point in Pommer Striking here. Just... Nah, let's bring us closer to our... Let's do it. Ah. Bad. I really want Survivor for next turn. Well, we don't need it. Turns out we never needed it at all. Getting attacked for 6, so I'm gonna do 12 here. It's a Pendip attack. It's pretty sad, but on the other hand, wait. Do I just wait? Maybe I just wait. I think I just wait here. Chance we wasted a tiny bit of damage, but there's also a good chance that we actually get something out of this, because this turn we want to fully defend. This is full defense, but attacking would then still hurt us. And now I would like a Pendip attack. Now we don't have the big attack for Pendip, we still have a 20 damage Pommel Strike, which is not nothing. And I can still defend fully with Leg Sweep if I don't draw extra attacks here. I do draw a Mind Blast, which is going to pop you into defensive stance. Is that what I want? I mean, not that I have all these Leg Sweeps in hand, and... Huh. I think I'm just gonna Leg Sweep him, take no damage. Try to pop him into defensive stance next turn. Which we easily can here. Well, that's fine. I can go Strike, Strike, Mind Blast. Actually quite good, because we're overkilling the defensive stance a lot. Now this Mind Blast did a lot less damage than the previous one, obviously, because of the smaller deck. But this way we got closer to more Leg Sweeps, which is really what I wanted. I think I just go Leg Sweep Mind Blast here. Yeah. And it's just 7 damage. Maybe... Yeah, I should have gone Survivor Hand of Greed. I was dumb. A bit more damage. This is the turn where we might not fully defend. Gonna use the Gambler's Brew here to try to keep our Perfect up. Just get rid of all the nukes. All the nukes, yes. And no. As it stands, we're not fully defending. So I'm gonna run this upgrade Pommel Strike. It's gonna hurt me for 3, but it has a chance of drawing us defense. It did not. Now we can no longer perfect this fight. Ah, shame. There we go. Do I Pommel Strike? Hurts me for 3. What does it do? 9 damage. I think I do. Yeah, sad. There goes the points. 47 is not something I can do. Let's go for this and a Hand of Greed. I do kind of like that these Hand of Greeds don't exhaust. Ugh. So you can just use them. Unlike Feet, where you always have to think, do I want to use this? Do I not want to use this? Oh, this is super unfortunate. I mean, 40 damage Hand of Greed is not super unfortunate. It's fine. What's unfortunate is the fact that we can't use these Mind Blast well because our deck is empty. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I have to do this first. Thought about Pommel Striking first, but that wouldn't have done anything either. This card is a card I don't need next turn. So I'm gonna Pommel Strike. Because he's gonna attack for 6. We have 6 block automatically from our Calcum, so we don't need defensive cards here. Unless we want to cast like a Hand of Greed. Ah, but if I defend, I don't get Orichalcum. Aha. But I can defend, Hand of Greed, and still take no damage. Alright. We have lethal. This feels like I can even feed on him. Yep. Killed him, it's fine. Shame we couldn't perfect him. Pantograph, instead of boss combat, heal 25 HP. And... well, that would have been double core surge now. Interesting. So 6 core surges. Do I want core surges? They don't do anything for us right now. Well, not from our deck. Still prevent enemy debuffs. I don't think Doppelganger is great. Axiom has no point. I'm gonna pick these core surges. Maybe there's a reason we're being given so many core surges. Oh, an upgraded ring for the Silent. That's new. New trinket. And I saw on the patch notes there a bunch of new trinkets, but I didn't see what they do. So this upgrades the Ring of the Snake that we have to draw 1 additional card. So we draw 3 cards beginning of combat. Alternatively, go for more trinkets, which I also like. You don't really need to draw more cards. Turn 1. We have these Mind Blasts in hand already. Potions are nice. I'm going to pick the Black Star. Let's try to hit the 25 trinket mark. Where are my elites? 1. Still 1. 2 or 2. So maximum is 2. We have to take you or you. You give me a shop and a campfire and another shop. And you give me a shop or a campfire. And then a second campfire. So both can have shop double campfire. Here we get a question mark. And like a couple of other question marks. But maybe actual fights are better. Are they though? We want to pick up a lot of trinkets, but we also want to pick up curses. And we don't get curses from actual fights. So maybe we still go for question marks. Like this way. Yeah, I guess. Hello, guy. He's gonna try to deal damage to me, and he's gonna succeed. It's not an elite, so it's not the end of the world again, but 5, so we don't need to worry about that. So I'm just gonna go Mind Blast, Core Surge. Actually, he doesn't deal damage. Never mind. Thank you, Weaken and Orichalcum. I'm just gonna try to hex me, and we have Artifact, which is great. I'm just gonna continue nuking him here. Do I want to double up on the Pommel Strike or try to draw something big? I'm gonna try to draw something bigger. I fail, so we wasted some damage there. Now the question is, do I leg sweep or use the other strike? He's at none HP. So now I really just want to draw a Hand of Greed. Any Hand of Greed, but this one is best. Excellent. Bronze Scales, we gain 3 thorns at start of combat. Ritual Dagger. I mean, it's a card. It deals damage. Just doesn't deal a lot of damage. Do we need this? We need to go to 50 cards, so we need to pick up another 23. That's 8 more pickups. We don't get cards from normal enemies. I think I'm gonna pick this up just because I'm afraid that we may not end up having enough cards for 50. This deck is gonna be so weird and horrible. No, Penib is not anywhere close. I can nuke one of you. That's good. I do 23 and 23, that's 46. So let's nuke frontline guy here. And neutralize and core surge backline guy. Take 1. Do 3 back, do another 3. 15. Ooh, I have 27. Really? 27, right? 12, 15 is 27, yeah. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna leg sweep you, and I'm gonna Hand of Greed you. And hope we find another Hand of Greed before he runs away or dies. You're not running yet. You're gonna take 6. I'm gonna just leg sweep you. And short defend. It's gonna take 3 from Thorns, 3 from our AoE thing, and there's my Hand of Greed. Could have thought about using the Ritual Dagger there to kill to increase its damage. Duvodol, for each curse in your deck side, each combat with 1 additional strength. That would be nice if we could find some curses, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna buy any potions, I have potions. Shop. Magnetism. Wish I could buy curses. What are you? Clockwork Souvenir. At the start of each combat, gain 1 artifact. That's... I mean, it's not for us, but it's very interesting. Dream Snatcher, Regal Pillow, meh. It's an upgraded magnetism, that's not horrible. These two, well, Barrage does nothing for us. I don't hate Blur. I also don't hate Inflame with all our just normal attacks in the deck. I was gonna buy Blur and Inflame. And do I buy... Oh, I can't. So, I'm not buying magnetism. Just gonna buy this Finesse to fill out our deck. And hope that we're not fighting the Time Eater. This Finesse is obviously bad against the Time Eater. You're attacking me for a lot, but I can also block for a lot if I want to. I have 4 energy. What do I do here? If I weaken you, you do 5, I think? 3 times? Maybe 4. It is definitely -2. Could be -3. If it's 5, it is 15 damage. If it's 4, it's 12 damage. Neither of which is blocked by Survivor, so I am gonna have to leg sweep over to perfect you. And I do. So let's leg sweep you. Yeah, it's 15, okay. And the question is, I think Double Mind Blast has to be better. Oh, 1 is big even. Yeah, Double Mind Blast has to be better than the Inflame. It's gonna Inflame you. Maybe I could have just killed here. I can still just kill. Wow. Yeah. Bye. Bloodfire, start of combat, heal 2 HP. Nice, and a regen potion. Kinda want that. Kinda don't want that. Let's not. We picked up the blood vial, that's maybe enough. Have to go this way. Remove a card from my deck. I mean, we're gonna overshoot the 50 by 1 anyway. Because 4 extra cards is 12 extra, so we could remove a card. What would that card be? Just like a regular strike, probably. Is it worth the money? I'm not gonna do it. So, if you had Pen Nip, we would just kill the frontline guy. We don't have Pen Nip, though. We can't just block him, but then we can only cast 1 Mind Blast. Can I still kill you? I do 64... 66 and 9 is 75. Really? 64, 66, 75. Excellent. Excellent. Just have to be careful to not use Pommel Strike first. I even miss math by 2 somehow. Oh, 64 plus 4 is not 66. It's just me being dumb. 10. I guess we just leg sweep, strike. Not the biggest of turns. I'm frail. Can still leg sweep for enough block. Leg sweep. Inflame. I think I'm just striking. There's a good chance he's not attacking next turn, and then the blur would just have been wasted. Yep. Can I Hand of Greet you to death? I can. Can I keep my Pen Nip up? I can. Excellent. This gives us a turn where we can start with the Pen Nip on the second Mind Blast. Smiling Master. Merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. Good. Ish. Not great. Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill card to your deck, is upgraded. And a potentially very tough elite fight. But we can do a lot of AoE damage. Not AoE, just damage. Can we also survive? I mean, certainly can. I think we have to go Mind Blast. Big Mind Blast. It's probably worth using a potion here. Now, how does this work out? I want to use a potion in Mind Blast. But then I don't actually do enough. These go down to... The one I shoot goes up to 5 attack. It's probably reduced to 3. So it would be 7. Would still be too much. This is complicated. Go and drink this power potion. Creative AI, that does nothing. Okay, so I don't think we can afford to Mind Blast here. I think we have to energy potion. That's true, right? I mean, I could Mind Blast, just Mind Blast one of these. I guess that works. I mean, it at least takes them out of the game. Prevents all damage, same as leg sweep. Does not weaken the guy, but that's about it. I'm gonna do this and neutralize that guy. And not defend. It's going for the 18-point attack. That's why where weaken would have been good. I don't think we have 56 points of damage. Doesn't look like it at all. It's finesse here. Did I screw it up by not weakening that guy? Oh, finesse is actually dumb. Potentially. Because of the thing. I'm gonna hit you with a pommel strike. Hope to find leg sweep. We do. That should defend us for a lot. Wait, you're already weakened. When did that happen? So, on the plus side, I wasn't dumb. On the other side, that didn't reduce damage at all. So, no, we're still taking 18, 25, and I only can defend for 5 more. So, no full defense coming up here. Yeah. Maybe there was a way, but I definitely screwed it up. I mean, maybe there wasn't a way, then I didn't screw it up, but if there was a way, I screwed it up. Now, can I use my ritual daggers? I can. Is it worth it? Probably. Oh, non-minion? No, an enemy. It doesn't say non-minion. So I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. Hope to find a Hand of Greed to at least make money from this guy. None of you are Hand of Greed, but you draw a card. Find me Hand of Greed? No. Shame. Oh well, just kill him. Run! Not perfected, but the specimen poison transfers to other enemies when they die. Sundial every 3 turns. Every 3 times we shuffle our deck. We gain 2 energy. That's almost never gonna happen. And Beam Cell, Havoc, Thunderclap. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have a lot more opportunities to add cards, so we don't need to add horrendous cards to our deck. Beam Cell isn't bad though. I think I'm gonna pick up the Beam Cells. Because we have all these expensive cards in our deck, so we're likely to not lose anything from having the Beam Cells. And that way we can maybe get some really insane Yuki turns. This is also going to be a quite insane Yuki turn. I'm going to Mind Blast one guy, like you. Then I'm going to Mind Blast another guy for 70. And I'm going to Hand of Greed you. And neutralize you. Could be worse. He's attacking for 4, so he's attacking for nothing then. Not quite a kill there. Oh, bad move once again. I need to not spew off these finesses. Might as well core search here. I really can only cast finesse if I either don't need block or I plan to cast block cards anyway. I mean, this doesn't matter, right? It's just kill. Sure. Varja, start each combat with 1 strength. Not the worst. An enemy. Could have tried to maybe stack up Pendant more there, actually. Beam Cell helps. Beam Cell probably means normal Mind Blast kills one of these guys. And then maybe the other Mind Blast can kill the other. That would be nice. So I'm gonna Beam Cell you. Then you should die to Mind Blast. You do. Then neutralize the big guy because he will go down to little enough. And then nuke the backliner because he actually does damage. Then I think I even Mind Blast you, sure. I can now block. That's good. This is an elite we should be perfecting here. We can even use Ritual Dagger to do it. I'm gonna go Strike Ritual Dagger to stack some Penip charges. Tough Bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. That's a great relic. We don't have synergy with it yet, but it's great. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in single turn, gain 1 dexterity and regen potion. And 3 cards which are very mediocre. We need to pick up 3 more cards. Sword Boomerang only has synergy with the Varja for now. Ah no, we have the Inflames. Not my favorite card, but hey. It did carry us through an Ironclad Ascension run. Smith and upgrade the 3rd innate Mind Blast. So now we can start combat by going Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Mind Blast. Still picking the question mark in the hope of getting a curse, but no. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. And then Smith and upgrade something. Don't quite know what it's gonna be yet. What do you upgrade to? Just increase by more? Meh. It's gonna upgrade a Hand of Greed. Be greedy. Now, you're attacking me for 15. I do not have that kind of defense unless I use Block Potion, unfortunately. So I guess we just have a nuky turn with a Block Potion. You got onto 12, right? 11 even, yeah. So I can just go Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Block Potion. Keep the dream alive. 7 is not a lot of attack. I mean, clearly we have to block. Beam Cell, Leg Sweep, Blur, Ritual Dagger. Next attack is going to be a Pendant. Let's hope it's a big one. That Pommel Strike has to find us something, because otherwise we're taking damage. Something defensive. I guess I'm just doubling up on that Pommel Strike. Do I cast the Inflame? I guess I'd still cast the Inflame. If Pommel Strike finds nothing, then... and it does not. I'm gonna run out the Core Surge, of course. So maybe we can avoid the next vulnerability. Unfortunately, we took damage, so another boss perfect lost. Don't think there's any way we're getting to 1400 points. We don't need to defend this turn, so I can actually run Finesse. Another Finesse. I want to run Inflame. What else do I want to run? Oh, here is Purging and Executing next turn. I see, I see. That means I want to blur a lot or do a lot of damage. I think I want to do a lot of damage. Keep the chance open of maybe killing him next turn. Because defending through an execute is going to be difficult. Oh, it's a very weak execute. Maybe we could have defended through that. It's because we are not vulnerable here. Usually we are vulnerable when being executed. Don't think we can fully defend, but we can defend for a lot. We already... actually, we can, right? Yeah. Do this. What's even an execute? 7 and 7 is enough. Continue with the Core Surging. Keep stacking those artifacts to remove all his debuffs. We're not close to a Pendip, so I don't see us getting a kill here. This does 30 damage though. 57. Not enough. Wait. It's enough if I use the potion. But is it worth it? We get 20 gold for it. Do you use the potion for 20 gold? Probably shouldn't, but it's very tempting. No, I'm not doing it. Just gonna go in flame sword boomerang here, right? Yeah. And then I assume I can kill you. Even with the Hand of Greed, excellent. Didn't waste that much money after all. Potion belt, I'm pick up gain 2 potion slots. And Rainbow Alchemize all for 1. Now what does Rainbow do? Rainbow does 6 damage, gives me 5 block, and gives me a Dark Orb that I can then not get rid of unless I find Rainbow again. Seems kind of bad. Alchemizes though? Yeah, sure. So we're gonna have to pick up cards once more. But energy is great. Really want energy. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Busted Crown. We gain energy at the start of each combat, but... each turn even in combat. But we can only choose from 1 card now. So selection opportunities are reduced by 2 whenever we get cards. 1 elite. Meh? Just 1 elite? It's not a lot of elites. Okay, late shop I like. And a campfire, 2 campfires in late shop, okay. Here we get a campfire, 2 campfires in a late shop. Okay, so it comes down to question marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question marks compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question marks. It does not even remotely matter. So let's just start on a bunch of question marks. Sure. Why not? Still looking for curses, by the way, which is why I'm going for question marks. I think we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're definitely getting enough relics for the extra points from that. You're gonna get a big Mind Blast to the face, friend. This is not the big Mind Blast. This is the big Mind Blast. Oh, I should have... No, there wasn't a way. Ornamented Fan. Whenever we play 3 attacks in a single turn, we gain 4 block. And Warpaint, I pick up upgrade 2 random skills. Blur's nice. Defend. Yeah. You know. Transform a card. Yeah. A regular strike becomes a predator. Sure. Question mark into fight. This does not give me... I'm gonna lose the HP and look at these cards. Secret Technique. Yes. Might be. I guess? And Trip? Do you want trips? They're like bad beam cells. Would have preferred another beam cell here. Obviously can't get that as a colorless card. We have enough cards now. I don't think I want this. Do I? Maybe I do. Getting that with the Mind Blast starting hand seems nuts. Should probably have checked our end boss. This is fine. You go down to 6, right? Yes. I'm just gonna beam cell... Mind Blast. Oh god, it's just over. It is just over. The Courier. Merchant no longer runs of cards, relics, or potions. Its prices are reduced by 20%. Prices are reduced by 20%. Elite Fight. That's gonna be tough to perfect. I don't have a defensive potion. If we had a defensive potion, this might actually be a perfectible fight. As it is, I don't see it. If we nuke one and neutralize the other, then yes. And we have a lot of energy to do it with. Maybe that works. It actually should work. Gonna nuke you. Wait, can I just nuke you? Yeah, okay, never mind. Mind Blasts are dumb. Omamori, no. Bag of Marbles. This will prevent the next 2 curses we obtain. We still want curses. I'm still looking for curses. And we did pick up a Bag of Marbles, which gives all enemies 1 vulnerable at the start of each turn. I'm gonna smith another Mind Blast. Just keep working on that turn 1. What's my enemy? Donu and Decker. Okay. They should actually be relatively soft to the Mind Blast strategy. Bottle Tornado. Pick up, choose a power card set which comes with this card in the end. I'm gonna do it because we're overloading on Inflame cards anyway. Inflame cards, yes. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now that I think about it, damn it. Strawberry up and pick up, raise your max HP by 7. And we might be at the point where we're overflowing our starting hand. Not quite yet. But we have 10 cards, I think. No, are you dead? You look very dead to me. Oh, you must be dead. Certainly you must be dead. The answer is yes. Oddly Smooth Stone, start each going with 1 dexterity and a speed potion. Yeah, let's upgrade more Mind Blasts for more turn 1 nuke. I do get why they made that change to Mind Blast. It's probably only for these Insanity runs. Ooh. I still don't know what the bad phase does. The good phase was good. It just made me money whenever I visited something, right? I'm just gonna take the money here. I can spend it all on this merchant. Mayhem. Start your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. I mean, that is more Mind Blasts. I don't think there's a point to more Mind Blasts, it would just overflow us, but that seems funky. Corruption? What do we have as skills? Nah, not that much. Charge batteries are nice. I think I want those in case I ever get to turn 2. Bag of preparation. Let's grab a charge battery. Let's grab... Do I want turbos? Probably not. I think we have a decent amount of energy now. Definitely don't want to clash. I think I'm going to pick this Mayhem. I've never played with Mayhem. I'm going to see what it does, how it works. Dark Shackles. It's a fine defensive card. Purity I don't care about. Relics. Viewing your drop as cards are now shown in order. That's actually pretty useful. When does Mayhem cast the thing? Start of turn? Start of your turn. So we can't use this to check whether we can actually see the top card. Whether that is like a defensive card and then not play defense. So does it do anything for us then? Start of the turn. Why is it start of the turn? It's so much more fun otherwise. We don't get another shop, right? No. This is the end of the money spinning, so might as well spend all our money. I do feel like buying this though. Let's buy this and a vulnerability potion. I'm gonna buy it because these guys have a lot of artifacting going on. And we may be able to get vulnerability through the artifacting. The Transient. Is this a deck that can kill the Transient on turn 1? Probably shouldn't even try. But I want to. I so want to. What can I even Secret Technique for? Everything, right? Dark Shackles, which I don't need. Trip, which is vulnerable, which I don't need right now, but could. Sure. It's just Secret Technique here. I mean, what could go wrong? Maybe I should go for Alchemizers. What I'm gonna Secret Technique for an Alchemizer, I'm gonna discard this fairy in a bottle. Because it's shite. Get a random potion, a power potion, sure. I'm gonna neutralize you. I'm gonna go inflame, Mind Blast. Mind Blast. So now there's a chance we could have killed him, but we don't even get the achievement for it. And I'd rather get the Inflames down so we can try to not take damage in the next turns. Because that could actually matter. I think I do Finesse. It's a bit risky. But it already paid off. Mayhem. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mayhem. What the hell? Did I buy the trinket? I did, right? Oops. Don't click out of the game. Click onto this little arrow here. Yeah, we did buy it, so the cards are now in order. So next, the Mayhem is gonna play a Ritual Dagger at the start of the turn. It's fine, I guess. Well, I'm just gonna hit you with something, right? It doesn't matter at all. I don't know whether it's better to do more attacks or less attacks. The question is how many attacks we still need. I want to go out of this with a fully charged pen nib if I can. But... So currently we're not fully defended at all. We have, well, 19, 20... Actually, we're fully defended. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar and a fool. I'm just gonna go Power, Mayhem... Drink my regen potion, secret technique for another alchemize, and ritual dagger him. We just cast something really quickly with our mayhem. Feels like it was another ritual dagger, maybe. Does it just cast it or does it exhaust it? Oh, just played. Played the top 2 cards of my draw pile. So we just played 2 cards, which are Hand of Greed and Blur, I guess. Okay, okay. Do I want to cycle any more of these cards? They seem fine. I mean, this Explosive Potion is not great. Let's throw that away. Secret Technique for the last Alchemize. Charge Battery, Trip, Blur, Defend. Yeah. It's unfortunate that I can't use my pen nib properly anymore if I have this down, but hey. Beam Cell. Just trying to stack pen nib now. Because he is dead. I got it to 5 charges. Lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat. That is very helpful because it means we can cast more of our insane Mind Blasts. I wonder if we can kill one of those guys turn 1. There's a good chance that might actually work. Let's upgrade the last Mind Blast. See if we can't nuke down. Usually I prefer nuking down Donu. But since we want to go perfect here, it might be better to actually nuke down the other guy. I feel like we can. I'm casting 5 Mind Blasts, one of which is for double damage, so we're doing 300 damage. Yeah, that is lethal. I'm going to... Alternatively, no. No. Better. Neutralize you. Dark Shackles you. No, we take no damage. Now we can actually Mind Blast. Mind Blast. Mind Blast. Mind Blast. And then think whether we want Mind Blast, Mayhem, or Inflame. I think I just go Mayhem. Mayhem just seems like a good thing to have out. And he should not be attacking us next turn. No, he's just putting stuff in our deck. So let's go Mayhem, Leg Sweep, Blur. Be fully defended for next turn when he's... Oh, nah, maybe not. Yes, we are. Never mind. And cast some cards from the top of our deck. Cast a Finesse. Inflame. Pen nib is fine, so let's just go like this. Like this because I can. Take nothing. Once again, he's not attacking. Go on a trip. Mayhem, Beam Sail, Sword Boomerang, Fent. 20. We have 9 so far. Let's Finesse. Let's Dark Shackles you so we don't take damage. Beam Cell is fine. Then use my biggest attack, which is Predator, probably. 30, 42. Actually, Sword Boomerang's better. And you're very dead. Can't quite kill you with the Ritual Dagger yet. Can I somehow find the Hand of Greed? Well, there are options, right? I can draw cards here. That finds me Hand of Greed, which kills and gives me some extra gold, just in case we weren't over the threshold for the money yet. 20 extra gold might just do it. Okay, that final fight went well. We actually went below... maybe below 50 minutes here, but points are horrible. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get the perfects that we needed. So I think we're like in the top 500. Maybe top 300. We didn't get a single... oh, we got a single collector, but we didn't really have a chance to get more collectors, I don't think. Oh, we only got it on the Mind Blast. Maybe there was a way, but oh, there was a chance for Core Search if I pick those up first. We have I Like Shiny, Encyclopedian, Overkill, Speedster. We did not get the money one. Huh. Speedster's nice. Would have been nicer to get extra 25 points, but hey, that doesn't matter. Perfect. Yeah, it's the perfects that hurt us here so much. This would have been under another 150 points, which have put us to 1,120-ish. Still not a lot. So there must be a way to get more Encyclopedian out of this. We didn't find the curses we wanted at all. No options for curses. Yeah, maybe there's another path that helps. I don't see it right now, but maybe. So this is not great on points. Daily climb, view my score, 1,800. I'd say top 500. Nope, not even remotely close. It's one of our worst runs in the past, well, couple of weeks, except for the one where I just kept dying. What was the gigantic points run here? I mean, assuming perfect, we are at 1,120 is what I said. Maybe perfect another 2 elites. I think we didn't perfect 2 of them, so do that. Have another... forget. 50 points, I think that is. So 1,170? Then you somehow managed to pick up curses that we didn't see. I don't know if there are any curses in this run. It felt like they're not, but maybe if you pick another way, get more question marks or something, maybe you can get curses. Assume that you get another 100, so you're at 1,270. There's no way you can get Highlander at all, I think. Pauper seems hard, but doable, but really contests with the collecting thing. Money, sure, but I don't see how you get these many points. Just pick cards every time and pick the exact right cards, I guess, to get more collector, but that's... I'm confused. 1,200 points I can see, but the 1,000... how many is it? 600, 700 that they have? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my videos? Subscribe to my channel. There's a brand new run in Europa Universalis that just started, and if you're subscribed to my channel, you will see that immediately when things like that happen. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.